As I tried to turn around the corner, a hedge suddenly sprang up and obscured my view of the road in front. As I was approaching the stationary traffic, I applied my brakes, but the traffic was more stationary than I had first realized. I had been driving down that road for 25 years when I lost concentration and hit the pedestrian. I had one eye on the traffic, one on a child by the side of the road and one on the car behind. I had to swerve all over the road before I managed to hit the pedestrian. I knew there was a speed limit on that road, but it was well past midnight and I didn't think that it applied at that time. I ran into a stationary car which was driving in the opposite direction. I realized that a collision was inevitable, so I accelerated hard and smashed into the back of the car. I swerved to avoid a telegraph pole, which is why I ran into it. I was aware that the dog was often unruly in the car. However, I would not have allowed her to drive it if I had realized there would be a problem. I was driving at approximately 70 miles an hour behind another car when it suddenly broke without reason or warning. I was driving home and turned into my drive, but it was the wrong house. My car collided with a tree in my drive. I do not have a tree in my drive. I was in the slow lane of the motorway. Another car was coming up very fast behind in the middle lane. I pulled out into the middle lane, but the other car failed to brake in time. I was not used to power steering. I turned the wheel a little too far and found myself going back the way I had come. I was trying to kill a fly in the car, so I ran over the pedestrian. My girlfriend was pillion passenger. She was holding on to me, but her hand slipped down to my testicles and I lost control of my motorbike. My windscreen was broken, but there was no cause for this. I suspect voodoo. The car caught fire, so I smothered my wife with a blanket.